Wouldn't it be nice to know the easiest way to sew your closures to your wig cap? Hi, my name is Yetunde Afolabi and it is good to have you here. So I'm not going to waste your time. I just want to show you how to fix your closure, how to sew your closure properly. Plus, I'm going to share my two little secrets that I use to achieve flat, perfect and flawless finish. If that sounds like what you've been looking for, then you are in the right place.
So first things first, my wig cap is already secured on the dummy head. Now let's talk about the pins. I'm using two types here. The small pins are perfect for securing the closure itself. They're gentle and won't punch holes through the lace. The bigger ones, called T-pins, are best for holding the cap down on the dummy head or keeping the finished wig steady while styling. Next, I placed my 2x4 closure in the center of the cap, right where I want it to sit. Then I pin it down in 8 places. So that is 3 pins at the front, 1 on each side in the middle, and 3 pins at the back. This holds it firmly in place so it doesn't shift while I'm sewing. A little patience here will save you stress later. Once it is pinned securely, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess lace around the closure, but I will leave the lace in the front untouched for now. You want that part later when laying the closure. Now it's time to sew. With my needle and thread, I'm going to stitch all around the closure, nice and secure. I'm using small tight stitches so everything holds well, but not too tight, so it doesn't stretch out or tear the lace. Avoid rushing this stage because this stage is very important, so just take your time. After sewing all around, I'm going to remove the cap from the dummy head and turn it inside out. You'll notice the cap material is still under the closure, so we don't want that. So you're just going to carefully cut out the fabric underneath the closure, just following the stitch line. This will make the pattern space more realistic and breathable. Then I'm going to go in for round 2 of sewing, this time from the inside. This step is important to kind of reinforce the closure so it stands the test of time. You know, we're not trying to sew a wig that starts loosening after one time or one wear. Yeah, that's not why we are here. Here's a trick that is going to take your sewing game from 0 to 100. While sewing from the inside, I gently pull the thread as I go. This helps to relieve any tension so the middle of the cap doesn't squeeze together and form that annoying bump. Also, I make a tiny cut by the curve of the closure area. This gives the fabric room to relax and sit flatter. That little cut works like magic. It gives the closure space to settle naturally on the round cap without pulling or gathering. And that's it for the closure. If you followed these steps, your closure should be firm, flat and super neat, just like this one. I already went ahead and finished the rest of the bundles off camera to save time, and this is the final look, clean, secure and ready to slay. If this tutorial helped you, please leave a thank you in the comments, like this video and share it with a friend who's learning wig making too. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.